Fantasia. Girl, I had the hottest, most delicious dream last night that I have to tell you about. The school bell rang at Creighton Hell. Oh, yeah, Creighton Hell is what I call my high school. High, because all that school has been is hell for me, but that's for another blog post. Back to my hot fantasy. So the school bell rang. Mitch was sitting outside the classroom when I went whizzing by in my wheelchair. I called to him as the students were going into their classes. Hey, Mitch, want to race? Then I took off in my chair. I bet you can't race and bring the chair at the same time. Mitch turned back and picked up the chair that he was sitting on and brought it along with him. Down the hall, a few lockers, stood my sister's locker. I knew it was Mara's locker because of the Taylor Swift poster on it. You're not really supposed to put anything on your locker. But because Dad gives money to the school, and he's a big coach and friends with Mitch's dad, Mara and Mitch basically get to do whatever they want. So I saw the locker with the Taylor Swift poster and I knew it was my sister's. Knowing what I had planned, told Mitch to cover the poster with some of that plastic over there. I pointed to some plastic on the floor. On second thought, just take the poster down and put it in my bag for later. My sister doesn't deserve Taylor. I knew what I had planned was going to be messy, so I told Mitch to also cover the floor with some plastic that was hanging around on the floor. Sometimes our gym teacher has us do crazy things like go outside of the gym running while holding Jell-O in our mouths or chocolate in our mouths or holding something above our heads. So it's not uncommon at Creighton to see just plastic on the floor because our gym teacher loves to do stuff like that. All the able-bodied kids hate it. I just like to sit and laugh to see their rich asses try and run with stuff in their mouth or run holding each other on their heads. It's hilarious. Anyway, back to the fantasy. So Mitch and I stop at the locker with the Taylor Swift poster. He looks at me strangely, and I said, "Trust me, you won't regret it." He does as I ask him to. "Sit down," I say. Something in his eyes spark. He doesn't know what's coming, but I do. He had to let go of the chair that he carried previously, but now he picked it up and put it in the middle of the hallway, and now he takes a seat. With him sitting down, we're both the same height. "Lean forward," I say. He leans forward. I kiss him right on the lips, tongue and all, just like the other time the kiss blew us both out of the water. He wants to take it further, but I stop him by putting a hand on his chest. Last time was your game, this time is mine." Obediently, he lies back. He sits back in the chair. "Now undo your fly." He stammers and looks around. But, just do it. The fantasy me is bossy. "Okay, Fantasia." So he undoes his fly and I come as close as I can to the chair. I feel his manhood hard and thick. I begin to lightly stroke him through his pants and underwear. After a few minutes, I whisper to him, "Lose the underwear, but keep the pants on for now." He stands up and loses his underwear. He goes to put it in his pocket. No, I shake my head. "Those are mine. Call it a keepsake." He gives me his underwear. I stuff them in the side of my chair. I turn my chair on, slow and slowly go around him once, kissing every bit of skin that I see. His neck, his face, his shoulders, especially his ear. That's where I spend the most time, licking and sucking his ear. I can tell that my tongue slowly caressing it is totally turning him on by the moans he's making. When I get back to the front of him, I say, "Now you can lose your pants." He stands up and pulls down his pants. His manhood is hard and thick, and I get as close as I can, and my hands gently stroke him. When he's hard and erect enough, I come a little closer and put my mouth on his tip and slowly suck him. When I know he's ready for more, I put my other hand on him and take a little more of him in each time. I can't fit all of him in my mouth, but what I can goes in, and with the rest I lightly stroke and squeeze, not enough to hurt, but enough to cause pleasure. Between my alternate sucks, strokes, and squeezes, I can tell when he's close. When he's about to explode, I remove my mouth. His manhood falls out with a pop. I kiss him on the neck and say, "Stand up, babe, and face the locker." In a daze, Mitch does what I ask. A few seconds later, his sperm sprays everywhere on the locker. When he comes with a roar, when his breathing gets back to normal, he looks at the mess, but the mess ended up all around her locker and everywhere. He took the plastic off the floor, but instead of putting the plastic in the garbage, he got a mischievous idea. From years of dating her, he knows my sister's combination. He opened the locker and wiped everything down with his sperm. Too bad. She's not going to know what hit her or the fact that you went down on me at her locker." I laughed and I said, "Too bad. I didn't think of that." After everything was covered in sperm, he hung the plastic over the locker and shut it.